Good morning. Today we're going to be studying doing our sample quiz, getting ready for the first quiz of the semester or quarter, sorry. And so here we go. It's just the sample quiz. You should have a copy. All right. Answer all the following below. Please circle your answers. So you need to remember to do that. And check your work. All right, this is important. If you check your work, you're going to get a much better grade because you'll catch your mistakes. So you want to make sure that you are checking your work. All right, now first, evaluate for x equals 4, 6 plus 8x. So what we're going to do is substitute in the 4 for the x. This is going to give us 8 times 4, which is 32. We add the 6 and we get 38. Okay, so how do we check this? What we're going to do is we're going to set this equal and see if that's what, if x comes out to be 4. So we have 6 plus 8x equals 38. So I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. 8x equals 32. Divide both sides by 8. Sure enough, x is 4. 32 divided by 8 is 4. There we go. We've checked it. Okay. Now, subtract. All right, I don't have common denominators, so I'm going to need to create a common denominator. They both have these two denominators, 12 and 8, have 4s in them, so we don't need to worry about that as much. So we have 4 times 3, and 8 is 2 times the 4. So our denominator is going to be 4 times 3 times 2. All right, now, the 12 needs the extra 2. Right there. Actually, I'll make that orange. Let me get rid of that color, and I'm going to change, since I've got green up above, to orange. Okay, so this needs a 2. All right, so that means I'm going to multiply the 5 times the 2. So that gives me, oh dear, hang on. Okay, sorry. All right, so 5 times 2 is 10. And then my 3 over 8, 8 is 2 times 4, so my denominator on that one needs a 3. Okay, so this 3, I have to multiply this one by 3 over 3. All right, so I end up with hang on. Okay, so now I have 3 times 3, this 3 times that 3, and so I have a minus 9. This is all over the 4 times 3 times 2, which is 12 times 2, or 24. 10 minus 9 is 1. And I get that back. All right, so to check this, what we have to do is take the 3/8 and add the 1 over 24. The question is that equal to our 5 over 12? Well, to get 8 to be a 24, I need 3, so I multiply this by 3 over 3. That's going to give me 9 over 24 plus 1 over 24. When I add those together, I get 10 over 24. I can simplify that because they both have a 2 in them, and I'm going to get half of 10 is 5, half of 24 is 12, and sure enough, it matches. So yes, this is the correct answer. So this is what it means when it says to check your work. It's a way to make sure that you've gotten this correct. All right, multiply 2 over 15 times 5 over 6. Remember that when we multiply, there we go. When we multiply straight across. That's all it is. So 2 times 5 is 10. 15 times 6, that's big. You know how we could make this a little easier? I see this 5. I don't know why my pen keeps freaking out. Okay, so I have that 5. I'm going to erase the 10 here because we're going to do it a little different. Since this is 5 and I know that 15 is 3 times 5, I can cross out the 2 5s and I get 2 over 3 times 6. But 6 is 2 times 3, so I can cross off those 2. I end up with 1 over 9, and that's already simplified. Okay, so now we got to think about how we're going to check that. Well, what we have to do is we take 1 over 9 and we divide it by one of the two numbers that we just multiplied. So I'm going to do it over the 5 over 6. Now my answer should be the other one, the 2 over 15. So let's see if that's what we get. Okay, we invert and multiply, so this becomes 6 over 5, and I got rid of that. This has a 3 in it. That has a 3 in it. So now I have 2 over 3 times 5 is 15. Yes, that's what I had. So check, it's correct. All right, use the inequality symbols, less than or greater than, to make this statement true. Okay, this is not a subtraction. Okay, that is not a subtraction, it's a negative. I'm putting the symbol in right now, we're just putting an equal to kind of a thing. So we're just putting less than or greater than. Now remember, with negative numbers, the bigger the number, the smaller it is when it's negative. So that means that the negative 129, and I'm still on highlighter, the negative 129 is the smaller. So remember, our little alligator has to eat, okay, he needs some dental work, but he's eating the larger of the two numbers, being the negative 3. Okay, simplify the expression. There's no way, by the way, there's no way to check that one. So here we're going to multiply in the 3 and then the 5. So that's going to give us 12a plus 6b plus 10a plus 15b. So 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, now I'm going to combine like terms. So the two a's, 10 and 12 are 22. 6 and 15 are 21. Okay, and we're done. Yay. Let's see. Yeah, this one would be really difficult to check, so you're just gonna have to wing it. Woo! All right, and that's the end of our quiz. Our quiz is only 5 questions, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and practice up. Do these kinds of problems. All righty.